shot, be a glider. Come on, get run, and walk somewhere. Batman, no big friend, from way back last when. I skill 45, make somewhere, face all bend.
Yo, it's a DJ Turno in a secret location, a murky Wednesday, in the lab, volume 1, dnbmuzik.com. Let's go. Right, this is the reception area of where I work. Come through. This is Liz. She looks after the paparazzi and all the crazy fans that come over. Yeah, we got one here. We tried to get rid of him earlier, but he's still here. Right, let's go upstairs. I'll show you the studio. So yeah, this is the entrance to the lair, basically. As you can see, like, that's my wall of achievements. I've got my first vinyl, Dreams, that come out. I've got higher stakes records like Highly Addicted, Original Bad Boy that come out. And yeah, to be honest, like my most proud possession, which is my University of Bedfordshire foundation degree. And without that, to be fair, I wouldn't have the knowledge I do today, so I owe a lot to that. Yeah, big up Donny Bink for the picture. I had to put it up, representing. So yeah, if we come through, you'll see that the lair. That is what I call my area, my place, whatever you want to call it, that's what I call it, the lair. One thing that is the most important thing about the lair or anything in this, shoes off, straight away, hold tight the sock. But first of all, we've got a little vocal room here. Obviously it's not being attended to too well, but it does the job. And then yeah, this is where the magic happens, to be honest. Like, hold tight the cheese, but yeah. Like you've got the 4 bass traps in the corners, foam pads, hold tight Tomo for helping me out. You know who you are, salute brother. Setup wise, 2 Mackeys, like I stand by these, I've used them for a good couple of years now. Standard mixing desk, Soundcraft. A little bit of hardware here, again, it just gives it that valve sound. This is my sound card underneath here, 828 MR MK3, that simple desk. Yeah, pretty much that's it, man, that's my setup. I've got a Mac Pro down here. I use Logic. I've just gone into Logic X, the new one. My drums, for instance, there's like 26 tracks here. So I've got the kick, basically, the snare. I've got a snare layer. And also it's got a bit of percussion in it to give a bit of swing to the drums. I've got even a end of the bar, snare roll. The hat now. Another hat with like a bit of verb on. Very, very subtle, but it just kind of fills out them spaces. I've got some live hats now. And as I say, they just give a bit of rhythm and swing to the kit, really. As you can hear, like it gives more swing to the drums itself, more live element really. That's what I was going for really. And then obviously we got ride, just again to fill out them high frequencies that yeah, just fill out the drums. I've got another ride here as well. What's this one doing? Okay, this is more of a rhythmic ride really. The other one's more just continuous. This has got more of a rhythm pattern to it. Open hat. Very subtle, very subtle. It doesn't, you probably don't even notice it, like, but now you hear it. So all these little touches, they make the drum sound fuller and give more rhythmic and swing to it. So it's trying to find them gaps really. Some things don't work, some people just use this. If you kind of break them up and work them around the drums, that's what you get, the syncopated patterns that will obviously make it sound more rhythmic and give more swing to it basically, and it will make the drums roll in a different way. Obviously I've got the fill here as well for the end of the bar. Very subtle again, but like it just again gives it another little roll. We're talking about, we've got a tam and a shaker here that I've panned left and right and obviously bounced together. Conga here that literally just plays after every beat you'll hear. And again, together they all work. I'm not saying it needs it all, but for me personally, when it's all together, like I might start the drop with less drums, but I can add more and more to it as it goes on, and it just keeps it moving, it keeps it, like I say, the listener engaged. It's so important for me personally. Keeps me engaged, and it just keeps it flowing. And then finally, I've got a couple of old school breaks I've added here, with loads of reverb on, really wet. And just, again, just to fill out them areas, like, just to give them interest. And then also you got a crash and a reverse crash, like, just to ride it in. So this is what it sounds like, basically, roll into it. And then with the bass. Like, some people ram it, etc., etc. I don't do that. But yeah, I use this thing, Ozone 5, just to maximise. I do use a couple other things as well, but this thing gets the loudness for me. Like, it makes sense to make a tune, like, so it's not peaking, so all the channels ain't red, they ain't peaking, and then boost it up at the end. So basically, you're not losing any quality, like, of the sounds, etc. I mix down as I go along as well. So obviously, I'll make the track with Ozone on, all these plugins on, so I know how it's going to sound. I've got the vibe on how it's going to sound at the end, if you know what I'm saying. So that's the way I kind of work. It makes sense to me. In Logic, you've got a thing called multimeter. I use it, I swear by it. And like I say, it just shows you where everything's hitting to an easy standard, not too complicated. Like, it's just easy. You can see where everything's hitting, RMS, like peak, etc., etc. I've always got it on. Like, obviously, I've got Camel Fat on as well. This literally is not doing anything. The only reason I got this on is because I saw a tutorial that the audio did, actually, shout out to him, like, that basically said this thing doesn't let anything go above 0. It doesn't limit it or anything, but it doesn't let anything go above 0. So I've got that on there for that reason. So I picked that up from him. I've also got a hybrid thing on as well, this BX thing, Brainworks, and it's basically just making everything below 100 hertz mono, because, like I say, you don't want any bass in stereo. Like, maybe the mid-range, but not the low end. Like, kick, snare, for me personally, the main body ones are always mono, and I think everyone will tell you that. Right, you can hear some exclusive, like, shiz now, basically, like, for dnbmuzik.com. Like, check this out. Oh, sick, it's not playing. Killing it! In the making, like, fresh off the press. Some alien shit. That's all you're getting, that's all you're getting, like, basically, like, a little exclusive for dnbmuzik.com, like, blah.
Yo, you're now listening to the sounds of DJ.
Well, basically, next up for me, you've got a Serial Killers EP, Old Tight Toby and Graham all day. Low Down Deep EP as well, that is in the works at the moment. Old Tight Logan and all the camp. Higher Stakes coming out, Judas and a Flip. And to be fair, Time Is Now, my brand, like, launched this year. Like, clothing-wise, label-wise, anything-wise, really. There's no limits, to be honest. Like, so watch out for that this year. Time Waits for No Man, website launching soon. I've got to hold tight my brother at Mac Studios, Limelight TV, for doing the damn thing, man, from day dot. I've got to salute Dnb Muzik. This is the first in the lab, volume 1. Like, very, very blessed to be a part of it. Keep it locked, yeah, dnbmuzik.com. Don't go anywhere. Please leave my lair now. Get the fuck out, bro. I told you to get up, brother, right? Get the fuck out of my lair, cuz.